mad. How can I get to your master?
Stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they could help for such an important matter.
What's a co-stream?
All right, then.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Huh, that's pretty cool. Do you have to accept the invite to it each time, or is it something that you can just, stay linked to for days? Because I'm only streaming for an hour and a half more, and my Skyrim, like I mentioned earlier, really does not like me alt-tabbing. All Crash City with alt-tabbing.
Sabil Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Are you the court wizard?
No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
So what is your job here, Mellorin?
I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Where can I learn more about magic?
Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn.
Ron keeps on telling me to go to this Winterhold. One day I'm going to go check that place out, because everybody's talking about it.
You are free to leave.
Sounds like the hip place to be. Ah, it wasn't a skill book. Ooh.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
What's your place in the court?
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Wow, he is a nasty, nasty person. Do all the Thanes support Elisif?
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
Oh, I know General Tullius. He tried to have my head cut off at the beginning of the game.
Good. We've wasted enough time here.
Cool window. This is like the worst area ever. Can't actually jump off of this. I have to go all the way back round through the building. Boo. Maybe I'll go up higher. Maybe there's more people in here. There sure isn't. This is an interesting town. I bet it looks really good in the daylight. What are you thinking about it? I think it was daylight when I arrived here. Ah, the Blue Palace.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
I've got tons of spare mead. But I guess you don't hand mead out to just everyone.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime. And I'm a very, very good cook. Everyone knows General Tullius wields the real power in Solitude. Elisif? Yeah, she's a figurehead, a puppet.
Interesting. Now, I think that insane guy with the with too much eyeliner that I should look for the cleaners in here, and they know the secret way to get to the guy that's changed his mind about helping his people. So if I'm looking for the cleaners, I think I'm looking downstairs. Although if they live here, they're not here now. Locked door. Ah, people. Oh.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Hey buddy, I heard there's a cool cave.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
Aren't you worried about Wolf Skull Cave?
I've done my part. Dragonbridge will have extra guards. Falk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave.
Or maybe I'll go and beat everyone to it.
I'd better get going.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Please address all questions to the steward here, Falk Firebeard.
Maybe I will. Smart guy. Well, I don't know where half of these guys went. Nope. That's not him. Damn it, why couldn't they all just stay there where I could find them?
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
What's your problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
The EMB that I'm using is called Photorealistic Tamriel, and I've got it set to Obsidian Weathers in the options. I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. She's setting me up against vampires. Were you there when High King Torg died?
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
Oh, what's the caffeine EMB like? Why was Torg killed?
Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Torg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torg became that symbol.
So the war started when Islot died.
No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torg might have done it.
I really have problems attacking enemies in the dark. A little mod that has a little lamplight that I use all the time because I just can't see anything. I'm bad at night vision. Why didn't Torg ever declare independence?
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Torg wasn't ready to let it fall apart.
How long have you been the court wizard?
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position.
You look very young.
I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
She talking about me. I'm gonna see if I can say that again and then go for the other option too.
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
Are you worried about what that petitioner said about Wolfskull Cave?
Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type.
Where can I learn more about magic? Oh, I know what they're going to tell me here.
I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission.
What a shock.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Yeah. Castery stuff, of course. Can't wear a second ring. I might learn fast healing. Yeah. Or regular healing. 10 points per second. Probably better than that first spell that I know. I'll try fast healing.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Yeah, I still think that's nuts that she's sending me out to try and hunt vampires. I think she's just trying to get me killed. I'm going to sell that spell tome of clairvoyance to her if I can, because I don't need that.
Be quick. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Take care of yourself and always remember.
So, what was my initial healing spell? Oh, 10 points per second. I'm glad I didn't pick up that book. That's exactly what I already know. Fast healing. 50 points. One. Go. Let's try assigning that to 1. Oh, wrong menu. There we go.
The world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Wow. I don't have a lot of magic. And that takes like all of it. So 50 points of health. Quite a large amount of my health, isn't it? Oh yeah, 1/3. Cool. Happy with that. Okay, places to go, people to meet. They're all hiding in this fort somewhere. Just a matter of where. I was looking for one more kind of high up seeming guy. Oh, right.
Watch
Here we go.
your feet. We just clean there.
I need to get into the Plagius wing.
Not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Ernie going in every year to clean out the spiders.
Once a year to clean out the spiders. Hulk asked me to check it out.
If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me. It took a week for me to feel better. If Ernie caught me chatting, I'd never hear the end of it.
Cool, so that was for the door over there. And I will go through it just as soon as I find the guy about the cave. That wasn't him, that was the cook. If it's a quest, maybe I can find it. Yeah. Cool. I had that tracking spell. Oop. Bingo. I guess he doesn't live here and he's gone home.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards.
Whoa, what did I do? Oh, I guess it's because it's after night.
Should have listened. Guard! Help! Trespasser!
Oh, come on, I was leaving! Ooh. Yeah, the house is open, it's not even locked. Why am I in trouble for that? That's BS. Oh. This door's locked even if the other one isn't. I guess somewhere along the line I don't have psychic guards, because this guy doesn't seem mad at me.
Everything's in order.
Let's buy a room at the inn, stay in it for a couple of hours until it's daytime, and then talk to the guy.
on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Someone's playing an awesome drum beat.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
$7 AM. I do.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Come on, move. What the hell, Lydia? Well, that's where those awesome drum beats were coming from. Always suspect the bard. Wow, this place does look bitchin' in the daytime. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, this is in.
Do you have business with the court?
Yeah, you're looking for some help with the Wolf Skull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolf Skull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Nice. That's what I wanted. Why is it called Wolf Skull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Does General Tullius respect Elisif?
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Alright, calm down. Crikey. What will happen to Elisif if the Empire wins the war?
That remains to be seen. By rights, She has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Didn't sound like an open forum when he was screaming at me for just saying something.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Fireblood.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Right on in there. Why did Ulfric kill your husband? Pow.
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it.
Are you the High Queen of Skyrim?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
Do you trust General Tullius?
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Who is this now?
Thane Bryling, at your service. I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
I think that's everybody. A quick save, and in we go. Whoa. This place is nasty. I can't believe this is right next to where I just was. I don't trust this, so I'm going to be crawling around in here very slowly. And it's tempting to take all this stuff. I'm going to learn a bit more of what's going on in here before I do anything like that. Why on earth would the not High Queen allow this next door?
Marty! Helly, my dear.
Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.